Hello, welcome to D&D. It's time for my chips. There we go. Or of course, as I call them, um, the crisps. Whoa, but yes, welcome. We started a bit late as Venti isn't here, but yeah, we're starting up Among Us. So yes. Also, I think I'm a bit too loud. Hang on, maybe I can turn down a bit. There we go. But yes, so the funny special surprise that I said from last time was a new microphone. However, it literally there was no difference in audio quality, and it was too expensive, so I just refunded it. Lamau. But yes, welcome. It's time, as we may begin Dragon's Weave. Their story about Tools Lamau. Maybe I'll move over to Foundry, but we'll see. As I undeafen. Among Us. I'm streaming. I'm jiving.
No.
And I explode.
Huge.
I realize that I just made. There we go. Wait. No. Hang on. Wait. I was like, damn. Why is there a fish person among you? And I realized I still got Fate's yaps for Apex. He's the imposter. There you go. That's why he was tiny. 1 second. There we go. Alright. So, I'm just gonna roll them out. Let's. Whoa. 3, there we go. Whoa, Apex, you're doing the recap.
If you're talking, you're muted.
The recap.
Good recap.
Apex.
Anyway, Affy, give us a recap.
We did a bunch of traveling. Ended up running into an encounter with a bioelemental. Telgrass said charge it down. So ended up happening. Then it exploded, had a spell book and something else, I believe.
A bag.
Yeah.
Diamond.
And then after that, we went traveling again and then got another encounter. This time we ran into oh god, his name. He's one of the merchants.
Doom
Doom Merchant, thank you. Who sells items that are like marking the end of something or things that are, I believe, forgotten as well. And he was selling them for max HP. And a lot of people did identifying and selling of their HP for different items, some consumable, some not. No, just a shopping session after that combat.
Yes. As the guy basically takes his leave and such, he disappeared behind a tree, and now you're just around the campfire. Viva's gone into hibernation.
Except he's because he doesn't sleep anymore.
Yeah, River's just kind of sitting there right now. experiencing the potion. That's about it, though.
He is doing her nightly just prep. She's just getting the stuff ready for whenever we're going back to Kremlin in the morning. She I don't think she has like too much of a smiley expression going on. She seems a little thinking on something, but that's all. Just letting people get accustomed to their funny new item.
Cool. There we go.
Yeah. Tia then just walks around, tries to lie down on the bus. Oh,
Oh,
Ferra.
what would you do?
Ferra.
Birds.
What the hell? Uh-oh. Why is this happening?
Gonna disconnect. Connect.
Yeah.
Am I on, like, the wrong layer? Nope. Huh. I'm also getting the error as an admin.
Did it reconnect
Oh,
anything?
wait.
So?
Oh,
wanna
Might
wait?
have to restart the server.
yeah, I'm gonna have to restart 1 sec. Buh. If it will even let me. There we go. Oh no. Huh. Why is that? I can't even click on the map thing. I may have to fully close map tools. So. Game pickle. Bum bum bum. Let me try and reopen. There we go. I have opened it. People. Oh wait. Okay. It should be reopened now. Yeah. Take two.
So yeah, Tia then just prepping to go to sleep.
Yes. Into your tree.
Yeet.
Alright. Well. The Bella at the moment is just basically just curled up by the bottom of this tree. They've returned back to their natural size as I forgot to enlarge them. There we go.
Whoa.
I just cut up the tree like it's a fucking back scratcher. Well, As I zoom in on the two gays.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, actually, I guess since it is kind of like a little bit off, she'll eventually like return back to like the fireside where you said Riven was doing what?
You're just kind of like sitting there and I just taking in the potion and occasionally looking at her book and the new spell book that she got. Mostly just
Mhm.
taking in the potion.
Uh, she'll end up looking over and just saying, so what's the potion do? I wasn't really paying attention to any of the stuff. Honestly, I was worried that a lot of the things so were gonna be, I don't know, uh, corrupted in some ways, or just odd. I, you get what I mean?
Um, yeah, I get it. It's just, uh, um, the potion itself, it was to mainly just make it stops the person from, I guess, simplest term be going unconscious. It's to um stop sleep, although you can still rest. If that makes, I don't know if that makes sense, but
Yeah, I mean, fatigue is a little different from exhaustion, I guess. So,
well, yeah, it. I guess it makes sure that you're always awake, like you're always well rested.
and you wanted that? It looks kind of confused by it.
Raven kind of like takes a pause of that to really formulate her words for speaking again, and she'll just say, "I was mostly inspired by the Archmage. He the amount of work he does and how much he's grown. I've only seen him working, so one could only assume he's never been asleep since something might have happened. And I just thought that with what time I have in the nights or days where I would be resting, I could study up on more magic and be more proficient in it.
Mhm. So, he's your role model?
I guess you could say that I never really knew who my parents were. That's kind of why I'm here. But you could say he's was like an adoptive father, sort of. Not exactly, but the closest I could say to it.
Oh, I that's some big information I missed, I guess.
Uh, I didn't really felt like anyone would care to know unless I guess expressly asked.
Well, I mean, I've even heard of him from, all the way out here, so uh, it seems important, at least. I mean, not important that you need to tell all of us, but
I,
I don't know,
I
I feel like that's some surprising information.
I guess I am a bit different than most dragons, and when I think about it, because uh, I was actually someone I could remember born in the Arcane University. So my life I've only known that place, and this is really my first time getting out.
So, like, anywhere? Like, you did go on, like, I don't know, like, trips, places, to, like, right?
I no.
What? How do you, how did he really needed to do more than that. Please don't tell me it's books and magic? I mean, I'm not saying that's, like, bad, but, like, life!
She
There's,
makes a
there's life to live.
she makes a very guilty face and starts nodding slowly.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry this is the first place you've been. Or I guess second since you went to the meeting with all the heads of the families, but like, wow. Sure
Yeah,
be one of the more interesting adventures you could be having for your first.
yeah, I guess. I really, I was content for most of my life there to stay, but as I grew
Mhm.
older, I grew more curious about my parents. So, because a dragon being born in the Arcane University with no parents to really have a chase of is a bit odd to say the least. But
Mhm.
so I reached out to him and the Archmage, and he supported me and made sure I had those two. I guess well. She kind of like I guess makes a illusionary page with the illusionary page with her gloves. Kind of just shows it off. He was the one to give me these gloves.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's always nice to have something to help you remember home. I'm not too far from mine myself, but I do worry about all the people back there. Since we're close to all this, we do have quite a bit of fallen who end up in the area. So, um, yeah, I guess I'm going off on a tangent. Sorry. Um,
No, it's fine.
she just laugh a little bit and say, "Well, coughing at the most inopportune time." Well, is this also like your first time with other dragons? Like, are there many at the academy?
Not from what I saw, really, but y- yes, this would be my first time. Uh, the only really knowledge I knew about dragons was from what I learned about myself and what I could learn in the university. It's
Hmm.
why I'm a bit
Oh yeah,
I guess you could say
I,
boneheaded about dragon
I guess I
history.
wouldn't say that. I mean, having a bit of ignorance about something isn't wrong, especially given your circumstances. Right, we do need to teach you someday. She kind of looks in the direction of Viva's tent, and then back over, and we'll say, right, me and Viva can eventually show you the ropes a little bit. The transformation's basically magic, so you should catch on really quick, I think.
Oh, that
Right,
I
it's a big
suppose it.
part of you, maybe. I mean, I guess you might not care that much. I don't know. I just assumed.
Y- You are right. I should try, since it would technically be my true self. I guess I've just been in this form for all my life. I didn't really know how to.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Um, let's just plenty of time while we're traveling. We could do it in small steps. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
If it wouldn't slow us down, then that would be appreciated.
I don't think it would too much. She kind of like says that while like she furrows her brow for a second. She continues with, "Wait, I actually don't know how the anti-magic would work with this. This is, I mean, it's kind of an innate thing, but it is somewhat magical. So we might have to wait until we're out of this region, I guess."
I could perhaps try. We wouldn't have to go to that area in particular where the magical properties are extremely diminished for quite some time, and perhaps by that time I would have a countermeasure. Maybe.
Ooh, right. Yeah. Honestly, didn't know you'd be able to do anything about it.
Well, it's just a bit of theory crafting. I've talked with people at the university about on the few occasions I did, but it's just anti-magic areas being a major weakness for people like us.
Mhm.
It's only mm, uh natural that I try and think of something to counter the counter. Kind of says like looking out to the side with the like a thoughtfulness and that wording.
I'll smile pretty widely. Yeah, no, I that makes sense to me. I'm frankly not that good with magic, honestly. So it's, I mean, I know a bit more than some, especially at my village, but it's not anywhere near that. Most I can do
I'm
is give people up. So it's cool.
you're
That's really interesting.
I mean, I wouldn't tell yourself. Sarge, your healing magic well basically kills any dangers Kalgaroth decides to get himself into. And he gets himself in dangers. But it's plenty more than adequate. It's I'd say kind of overbearing. Not in a bad way, just
Yeah, he's a
sometimes
bit of a bonehead, but it's not a problem. I mean, that's what I'm here for. All right. There are some people about as well. Somewhere close to how bad he is where I'm from, but there's just, some people are very hungry for battle. I don't get it myself, but it exists.
I suppose. But guess competition leads to growth. At least that's what oh, I really don't want to think about him right now, but I actually how to say it, had a bit of a rivalry at the university. It's long story short, it's just it reminds me sort of about Kalgaroth and how he seeks to be better.
She like bobs her head, like nodding, just like very lightly, and replies with, I can see it. I don't know why someone would need to be that zealous about improvement. I mean, well, actually, no, I do, but I don't know. It's quite fun, I will say. Like, I've not been involved in anything this fast paced, and I know he's most of the impetus for it.
Irving just kind of like nods softly at that and smiles, and to just say, "I suppose so."
I mean, hey, you got that new book because of him, right?
I guess he did.
Well, all of us worked on it, but you know.
At the time, I would have rather skipped over that, but I guess it's good now.
I mean, I would have liked to have avoided it as well, but given that it's already happened and everyone's safe, okay, safe for that elemental, but you know, we gotta look at the. You would. uh, but you just have to look on the right side of things, especially when we're in a place like this.
Um, I, yeah, I don't think by myself I would do well at all here, so
And I don't think anyone would.
but it's getting a bit late for you, is it? Isn't it? Riven kind of looks up at the moon.
Ah,
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just felt like talking.
actually,
So,
what day is it?
ooh, what day would it be?
The moon would be. At the moment, you would see that it bears the symbol of a X upon it, as it is the hermit.
Oh.
Good Bob.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna be getting up early to travel soon, so I will get myself to sleep then.
Thank you, though, for the conversation. I guess we haven't had much time to really sit and talk about anything that's happened.
No need to thank me. I think since we're all moving around together, we should be talking more, actually. So,
Mhm. Well, rest well. I will, I guess, be watching over.
hey, well, I would say rest well, but yeah, new potion thing. All right, yeah, well, good night.
And
Disappears.
leaves.
Long.
My God. Bella rolls in his sleep. Yeah. That's been there for a while.
I noticed it too.
I,
I saw the like little. It was actually on the bottom before the little line.
Mm.
what the fuck is that? Wait, show it again. where
Yeah.
did you did you get
God.
that? Wait, what is that model? That's not even his in-game model. Ugh.
Anyway, yeah, Bella does that. As you get your veggie by, as Calgron's gonna have to be carried because he can't walk.
We can't carry his ass.
He's 3,000 pounds.
Ravenfost's gonna have to. We're gonna have to drag him, or Ravenfost's gonna have to drag him.
Alright. As you all head to veggie by then and get your cool rest. As I'll move you guys over. Wow, time to bunch you all up. Wow. I almost killed Viva at accident. Oops.
Thank God.
This one. I drag these in the back. There we go. Luckily, I'm smart and I marked off where you guys were.
Yay.
Oh.
Alright. As it would just be basically a day's travel to Onaberfi. Oh yeah, there's also the funny hidden ruins that Viva bought from the map. But
Well, they're not here.
they're not here, I was about to say. As you guys travel, who's decided to be the trailblazer today? Should have to make a survival check.
I forget, wasn't it?
It was me the
The,
first time and Cal the second time.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Kelgroth who we made do the survival checks because you have better perception and
Yeah,
stealth.
but that was the
Yes.
first. But the first time was my character. That's what I said.
Wait, maybe that survival check. So I delete these here.
Also, my character's currently in the front.
Yes. I
don't know if it's recent.
Alright, Calgro, maybe your survival.
Can't even walk.
Yeah.
But you can see.
You see in the morning when like you can't walk, you just see two pair of draconic hands come out the side of your armor and starts like gorilla walking you. As you learn how to walk again over the course of the day. Luckily, you have memories that aren't childhood developments, and that's a 12.
You're not a fucking toddler and actually have critical thinking. So.
Fuck!
Holy.
Well, as you carry on your wayward son, the retrieve when you were gone, you finally make it. As 1 second. So, as you pass by, of course, you see in the distance that there seems to be a city. You notice, though, that there seems to be smoke and lights from within the city itself. However, the heart continues to beat somewhat more as you attempt to get basically closer to it. And that's, of course, when I can put you onto the actual map. Oh, we're silly in my land. I can't believe this. As, of course, what you notice as well is that the area seems somewhat greyish, as there's a thick fog as has overcome the mire since you got here. That I totally forgot to place down onto your other map. One sec. You just load on in.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a long load.
Yeah, sadly I don't have preload feature or anything in that tools.
What that means.
Wow. Adult Super Saiyan 4 is apparently out.
Hope I'm not too late. Is that my deep shit?
Ah. I can hover. Whoa, first person to load in gets a DM inspiration, and Dewari was the first person to load in, so I get a DM inspiration.
Oh, we're...
Whoa.
Load.
Also, there was a Bethesda tweet a few days ago where basically they were talking about like a Make-A-Wish thing for Elder Scrolls 6, where like you can basically make an NPC that can be in the game. However, when they announced it, it's been 7 years since they've said anything about Elder Scrolls, and it's the same image they showed in the trailer 7 years ago. No gameplay.
I think my kids will be like graduating high school by the time that game comes out, and then it's just Skyrim 2.
Comes out in 2030.
By the time you will build the Elder that scrolls.
Just
2030. That's way too early.
My god. Fun fact, it's also just been longer now of Skyrim being out than it has with since Elder Scrolls wasn't out. Elder Scrolls 6.
I was thinking more in 2077.
They announced in 2018, didn't they?
Yeah, but then the game comes out in 2077.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright, there we go. Oh. Mm-hmm. Now, what if I become a Marvel Rivals only streamer?
You suck ass. Also, while we've been loading in, I've been reading the Final Fantasy D&D PDF.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, just because the thing isn't updated yet.
Oh, I thought they did update it now with the Endwalker.
No, remember we tried playing with it, and it's just like the warrior thing said
Oh,
reduce
right,
damage
yeah.
equal to half your constitution modifier. When on the PDF it says resistance.
Let me see if I can update it.
It's not. I'm pretty sure. Let me go look at the thing. Are you warrior? Yeah, on the
Oh, yeah.
thing it says half constitution, but
God.
on PDF it says just straight up resistance.
That feature is horrible. They replaced.
But no,
Oh, yeah.
like this is like the before version because like
Yeah.
the PDF is the most up to date version.
I mean, the old version is horrible. They gave the barbarian
Yeah.
instead of resistance, you just reduce damage equal to half your con mod.
Yeah. So they didn't.
Oh, everyone's in. Up.
Well,
Wow. Welcome
Yeah, you
to city.
oh,
Alright, so you basically see that there's sort of rotting crops to your right, aka left, where you notice basically that there seems to, of course, be rotting crops and such that's all been taken up by the swamp. Oh. Along with, of course, the town that's covered in the funny fog. And what you notice, though, is, as I said before, you notice that there is lights and sort of smoke, as there seems to be somewhat, quote-unquote, life there. Down south, you'll notice that there's actually a figure by the bridge. People.
looks like there might be people.
Well, I hope so. Like, if this is abandoned too, we got a bit of a problem.
As you head on closer, you see at the bridge this person.
Guys,
Oh,
I'm not. He doesn't. That doesn't look normal.
You see a withered figure with weird glowing greenish gas coming out of his eyes and his mouth as he's sort of standing there, fucking NPC stanced up, where he's just basically just sort of just moving around in a sort of rickety motion. It looks like he's in a constant, like, movement.
Gavin looks over to Jordan and just says, could you check if that's an actual zombie or just a strange looking person? I don't really know on these lands.
Sure. Detect on that, or how it's called for the ranger?
Primeval awareness. You detect all undead within 5 miles.
Let's go.
Oh. Alright. As you use primeval awareness and sort of sense the area around, you do in fact find that the flesh-eating zombie is indeed a flesh-eating zombie that is undead. Along with what you can find is that this town itself also has what seems to be hundreds of undead within. Oh.
We hunting good boys today. Uh, town is zombie town. That's the only thing that he says.
What?
It's a zombie town.
You just sort of looks over to you after that.
We should. There's gotta be a source of it.
Hundreds on that here. So yeah.
And
Oh.
what do the crops look like?
So usually these seem to be berry bushes, traditional sort of normal berries. However, or most of them have rotted into what seems to be a sort of blackish berry that's pouring a weird black ichor off of it.
Okay, that sounds.
Or it's same I Quest the Fallen.
Who's to
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Um. She looks over, seeing that, and then looks to the other two and says, I don't know if this is after the fact, but it seems like something in the town got blighted somehow. Food, maybe water, or perhaps someone came in and didn't realize they were corrupted. I don't know, but we can walk past. I don't know if there's any other places around here, but if we leave them around, then more people could get hurt. I guess there's not that many people around here anymore.
Oh, I guess it's better to do it then.
Question: can I do a nature check to see, or like deduce what happened?
What do you mean specifically for what?
I want to use my nature check to see how the crops changed, or if there's any way I can find like a pathway to the source.
Let me a nature check.
Right? Natur. God damn it.
7. With a 7, what you can tell is, of course, is that it seems to be the most likely source is the swamp water. As you notice that there's a layer of thick swamp water where the this like yellow section is. Oh.
Actually, should we like wait a day to camp out since
Calgroth knows how to walk well, by the way. It's been about a day.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Never mind. I thought it was still in that time period. Never mind.
Me thinks that swamp water is issue.
Yeah, that would do it. Anything the ichor gets in will cause infection, corruption. So, yeah, that would track.
But no idea where source.
I guess in that case we could follow river, the water, wherever maybe.
If we
But-
get closer, maybe we can find more information.
That's true, yeah. Get ready. She steps back a bit and looks towards the zombie.
The figure sort of it saw you in the distance specifically because there's a really fucking large creature here. As well as you see, is basically the flesh-eating zombie approaches you as it basically stops to hear, like looks at you all.
Mia looks a little confused, but takes a step forward and, why not? Hello?
It sort of tilts its head as you basically see as it does this. That's meant to be man standing emoji.
Can you understand me?
It stares at you as it goes.
We're taking anyone alive around here.
Wait, did he say we haven't seen anyone alive around here? Or,
Yes.
You know what? Everything keeps surprising me here. Hi. Yeah, we're not from around here, so I guess that would make sense.
Welcome to our road, I suppose. You smell awful.
I've bathed. Looks behind her towards Kel. You made sure to bathe, right? That's not what we've been smelling, right?
Shrug.
I think they might just have different perceptions of it smells good, maybe? At least that's what I've read in a book once or twice.
No, I'm messing around with him.
Trying to get small.
You're fine. Well, I guess we're a little different smelling, so yeah. Are all of you in the city, like, I'm sorry, I'm so not used to undead being coherent.
That's racist. Name's Fez, by the way.
Bez, nice to meet you. I'm Thea.
Yeah. And to answer your question, I suppose so. The water around here keeps us sane, you could say. Keeps the dreadhound away.
Bro. I thought we know that thing.
I do glasses emoji as I do this. The Dreadhound is a phenomenon that is usually given to undead. After 13 years or so, they end up losing their soul and becoming feral. That is what feral zombies are. That is known as the process is known as Dreadhound. The Dreadhound that you know specifically about was because they were a victim of such thing because of Charmaine, Shiny's character, back all the way in Goblins. All right, I'm not sure if I ever mentioned or not, but the Dreadhound was Charmaine's pet until it got robbed from them by the Abyss.
Nice.
Yeah, Abyss killed the mother of all first.
Oh, times two.
Goblins killed the mother of all first.
I wasn't aware it could do that for you guys. Well, finally a good use for it, I suppose. That's nice to hear.
Indeed. Our mistress around here is the one that keeps us in good supply. Oh, anyone is welcome. After all, we're just as normal as the others, despite my flesh being toiled from my body by a paladin many years ago. I'm a god.
Sorry that happened. Yeah, it's unfortunate people react that way immediately. But once again, good to see you guys are, well, fine. Despite that.
Mm-hmm.
He ends up walking forward.
Oh. You see that, well, more of that, they smell like daisies.
Oh. She looks to Fez and will end up saying, wow, is that like a perfume or like
Best its attention. They are the local cleric gives us it.
I'm very interested in meeting him. This is wow. Smells very nice.
Thank you. I tried to cut up my looks ever since my fleet was fresh from my skin.
You're doing quite well then.
Anyway, come along, I can show you around. Smooth skin.
I guess I deserved that given what I said before.
Everyone kind of thinks to herself, is that an insult or?
You could hear it in his voice. She knew he meant it like that.
I'll move the others later when I'm not controlling one.
You see, of course, as you go over here, you see a sign on the side which says, "Welcome to Odeberthy, Land of the Forgotten."
Yeah. So I'm God Fez. You can ask me any question around here. I usually keep everything stable.
Okay, well, when did all this start happening with the, changes and I guess how long have you been undead, actually?
Yeah. So I was much like the people around here. We were denizens of the chromatic dynasty, and well, when the wars started to come up with the Civil War, we of course moved over to here to find a new place. Didn't realize though that the mist would cause zombification.
Oh, the mist?
There's fog of this place. Well, first started off with a small little cough, and then eventually it led to grains of skin, and some people's flesh melted, and well, it all ended up so bad. Where the fuck are my keys? And yeah. Eventually, of course, though, most people were taken by the Dreadhound after a while, and, well, that's when, she showed up and gave us a blessing of the fruit that would cause the Dreadhound to, go away. Well, for a bit.
Sorry, just double checking. Did Fez say it was the current leader was the one that was giving those out initially,
Yes.
or was it it wasn't the cleric? Was okay, yeah. So the y'all's leader isn't one of your people? They just showed up eventually?
They don't really like to call themselves a leader. We have a mayor, but the one who gives us the fruits and such, they just reside here and say that they want free housing and such until they find a perfect warrior or something along those lines. There it is. As you see as he takes out the keys as he sort of jingles them to open up the gate. Oh,
so there happened to be a pretty famous warrior amongst you guys then? Or they're just waiting for people to pass by?
They're waiting for someone. I have no idea. They usually drink at the tavern or something. Who knows? Go. Welcome to Autumn Murphy's! He basically opens up the doors, slams it open. There isn't tokens for it, but you basically see like people walking around and such. Normal NPC people that if you want to, you could like drag into a back alleyway and kill, who knows. I don't
Don't try to be
know.
with a good time.
I have so many murder hobos in my campaign. But yes, as you basically see that there seems to all of them though share the same resemblance. All of them have like grey skin and look undead.
I did have one other like super basic question, but you said the mist causes it, and it's it waves a hand around. How long did it take for people to show signs?
About a month, I believe, something like that.
Okay, then we won't have to leave too fast. Then that's good.
Yes.
Is Fia's origin item like doing anything currently?
You have an aura of anti-mist around you.
Okay. I was just wondering if it was reacting to it like straight up corruption or not. Whoa.
As for the places around, there is the store over there. He's run by a mask, as they call a beer. We have, of course, the guild. They're pretty good. These guys right here. The church. The jail, not that you ever need to go there. And then, of course, down the street to the left, you'll find the tavern. And if you got horses or anything like that thing over there, we could, you can put them in the stable. They put it better.
Oh no, she's very much not a mount or anything. She's a person.
Okay.
I'm just saying I don't want to put her in a stable.
Okay. Anyway, you
Thanks,
guys have fun. I'll continue my guide work.
Alright, stay safe.
You too. 1 second. There we go. I'll just lock up the gate and just call me if you want to get out.
Don't murders the guard on the outside.
Locks up the gate. What the fuck are you doing out here? Hey, I gotta unlock that for you. What? How do you do that? How do you do that?
He likes the game. There you go.
Buck, you watch a speedrun tech phases through the gate.
I imagine the gate being totally useless because you can because there's only the gate on the bridge, but you can just climb around the bridge because there's space.
And touch the
don't know.
anchor? Yeah,
Well,
thank
you-
God, I'd hope not.
Will you attempt to climb the gate, Tiernan? Will you see what happens if you climb this gate that is 10 feet tall? You want to climb the gate?
I'm not saying to climb the gate, I'm saying to go around.
I possibly touch the fucking ichor water.
The walls are 30 feet tall. They're pretty large, so you need climbing gear.
And then there's towers here and here. See you, dumbass, climbing the wall.
God, I wish there were people in the tower. They don't have enough manpower for that.
Mm-hmm. Gray undead.
So yes,
anyways,
the city is
sure,
your oyster.
Okay, let's look around. Say, well, this isn't what I expected.
So was I, but it seems I don't know what's going on, but I guess the further in, the more it ends up helping the corrupted. The Icar. I mean, y'all have heard of me before, but I've heard of absolutely no sentient, corrupted fallen.
Well, I guess he's seen the three now.
She turns around, which
Well, that you know what I mean.
yeah, looks like there's like hundreds more.
That's a
Somewhere out here.
good. That's a good sign, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, if by the end of all this, the hopes is like a cure, and if they're fine, then maybe some of them can be saved. You know, they might not always have that. I think I said fruit to stave off the dreadhound. So if there's any way we can, help them or anyone else, then that's them living finally again.
I guess so then. Where do we want to go first? We could attempt the tavern to see who the clerical lady is that was helping these people, or maybe the guild to see if we could help out any or at all, and find some information on the dragon that's supposedly in this area.
Yeah, I am interested to see what sort of warrior they mean. A person who's been around?
And it sounds like a knight in shining armor kind of story.
Possibly. I'm not certain. I mean, half the things that we ran into aren't exactly what they seem so far, so I guess I'm keeping myself open to options.
Well, now I'm curious too, so I say we should go to the tavern.
Look, that just might mean it's you or something, Cal.
Doesn't matter.
Cal seemed
Okay.
grumpy today.
that a question?
No, out of character. Does Kel just seem grumpy today?
He's not active.
That's fair.
He stares at him for a second and goes, "Who are you?"
He looks at you up and down, offended. Half dragon.
Huh? Oops. What about it?
That's who I am.
I mean, that was a joke. You're just not energetic.
He's half a
So used to
man.
the.
Oh, that was loud.
Hello, armor person. I forgot your name somehow, even though you scream it half the time we're walking around.
I am Count. Wait, what the fuck is my name?
I'm just gonna step away because that's very loud this close.
You know, if we were in the tavern, it would fit in perfectly.
I think the whole town just heard that.
Well, I mean, at least we're introducing ourselves to everyone at once, right?
Like people just staring at you.
We are
It's not like this much eyes on her.
Yeah, does what?
Nothing can go wrong here.
Ah,
So tavern it is.
yes. Oh, as you walking through, you see basically to your left the store here is it basically says it's called Mears General Goods. Mears spelled like this. Whoa. You see an emblem of what seems to be a golden dragon on a side to the doorway here, which seems to be the Adventurers Guild that was mentioned. Well, and then of course the tavern is building over here.
Well, just remind. This isn't the lady that was in the cave, right?
It is.
Okay.
Claire.
Everyone just looks over and is like, when did she get here?
She says she travels, you don't listen.
Didn't think she'd be here, though, but I guess it would make sense since this seems like the only actual town.
You see, of course, that she is she's standing at the counter with soup. As she's looking directly at you, just staring. Just not even like trying to hide it. Just looking.
Be a wave.
He's Melvin, buy my shit.
And Riven just looks down at the soup and just says, and then just kind of like meekly points at that with a question mark basically on her face.
Ah, dear customers, welcome, welcome.
Oh no.
I have not seen you in, well, a month or so. It's been quite a while.
Riven knows she ain't escaping this one, so just says, hello.
Yes, yes, come closer. I don't really like to shout out in public much.
Just kind of like inches closer and gets here.
Do you not like shout out at customers to get their attention or anything?
Oh, I
You
do,
kinda
but
just did
most
with
of
us.
them are deaf.
Huh?
Because they're dead.
I guess I haven't talked to many of the undead yet, so I can't say, but yeah.
I suppose I should introduce myself, since some of you seem to be new people. Hello, I'm Claire. I'm just a simple tradesman of sorts, so, well, it's just going through the lands around here, new business opportunities and stuff. I'm on a hunt.
I do remember that much, at least. What exactly are you hunting again?
I'm trying to hunt down some, well, it's mostly of a thing of revenge and such. Someone who has caused quite a disturbance to my job, and so I'm going to cause a disturbance for his. As for, of course, who he is and where he is, I have no idea, but I know he's around this continent somewhere.
What a continent to choose.
Indeed.
That does seem like a very broad search.
Yes, but like most things, the ocean itself will, of course, always bring good tidings to those who follow the red.
I see. So, what are you selling this time?
I'm selling soup, of course, a delicacy. I came across it with a recipe a few years back, and, well, this place looks like it needs a bit freshening up with the amount of dead around, so this potion is, well, I mean, soup is, of course, a beneficial one to the undead and the living of a kind. It heals one's wounds.
Oh, I see.
Only 1 gold.
Mechanical explanation.
It's how she explained it.
Okay. River kind of looks in, knowing she got herself in the situation, so it's like I'll 1 gold and kind of just like hand it over.
Ah, much business obliged. So she'll take the gold and slip it into a pouch. Well, you can take one of the bowls, unless you want it warm.
No, I prefer my food cold. No, Ribbon kind of just pick up the bowl and said, "Thank you."
No problem, no problem. When you're done with the bowl, bring it back, though. I only have a limited amount.
Okay.
You'll get your 1 gold back when you do.
Oh, that sounds good then. Yes, Ribbon is just standing here. She feels very awkward.
Oh, so do you know anything about this person in here that's handing out the stuff that's keeping them alive? Oh wait, no, dead? Sentient? Coherent? But yeah.
In fact, I do, yes. I've been here for a few days now, and, well, I do know about who you're speaking of. They're they're a unique woman. They mostly sit around all day in the taverns, smoking and drinking, and they never leave a sword by their side. It's always on them, no matter what. They are a dragon, if that's interesting to you.
Alone?
Yes.
Wow. I guess you are traveling alone as well, but like that's both of you are brave. That's for certain.
Mm-hmm. He's a green dragon, so I usually stick away from them.
Eyebrow raised.
Yes. Though much like everyone around, her blade has somewhat of a rot to it. Probably alive or something, so I usually just stay away from her. She cause too much trouble for someone who is just looking to travel around.
I see. Well, we were going to go see and speak with her, just to learn more about her.
Well, I'm not stopping you. After all, I'm just someone who is selling things and such. I am going to take my leave tomorrow anyway. I'm heading off to the next section of this dreadful place.
Oh, what direction might that be?
Well,
We came from the west.
oh. Well, I heard the West is a bit dreary at this time of year, and so I'm mostly just gonna be heading over next to... what is it called? The Icor's Cradle? Something along those lines.
Ugh, that sounds terrible. I
Yes.
assume that the name is pretty literal.
No, the Icor's Cradle is a great place, sort of, if you're not a dragon. After all, it's, as the name implies, it's basically a giant bowl full of the black ichor that's an endless ocean of it. And so the only way to travel around is on boat. Don't fall in.
You just said it's not awful and then explained everything awful about it.
I said when you're not a dragon.
Fair, I guess. So you are talking to like like most of all of the
Oh, I couldn't tell.
Your kind, not mine.
I mean, if you're part dragon, it might still have a little bit of an effect on you. So I guess we gotta be careful over there. But the lady, she's probably still in the tavern, right?
Yeah, she never fucking leaves it.
Cool. All right. I think we're gonna head that direction. You know, it's
Riven kind of stands there for a little bit as she realizes the quote unquote cancer that's technically growing inside Kagura done this entire time that she forgot about. And then gets snapped out of it by us leaving. She's just like, until next time, then.
Of course.
He's always dying.
May the Red Ocean protect you.
What is the Red Ocean? I forgot.
Yeah, then I gives her 1 gold coin. He also wants one of the soups.
Yummy. You
Oh,
get a
Riven.
bowl.
Riven whispers that to Fia of like, she just goes, what's the Red Ocean? I forgot. How that is.
I forgot.
Oh no. Okay, let's hurry up. So what is that she gave me? Riven's gonna like try to look at the soup closer.
It's yellow soup. You see that it has bits of meat and veggies in it.
Yeah, then downs the soup and then gives back the bowl.
Poggers, you get protection for good and evil.
Hey,
Yes, on the way while walking over to the tavern, Ruin would just be like absentmindedly eating the soup.
Hmm. Protection for good and evil. Oh,
Protection from you.
okay.
protection for myself.
Okay, there we go. So, as you reach on over to the tavern, you see, of course, it's a tavern. By God.
Everyone kind of looks up to her and she just kind of says, You know, with how much I've read about many taverns and stories, I've never actually been in one before. The one back in the town with the Magnus, that was mainly a bar, right?
It was close.
Yeah, it's
Close enough to this.
Lux Diner.
Whoa. I like that. She starts walking towards the door.
Right? As you walk on in, you see the bartender. His face is half melted off.
Whoa, he's lucky. He gets half a face still.
Yeah.
he's
Get it.
I'm gonna fucking guy in both.
And along with a person who seems to be sitting on a chair. They have sort of a greenish hue to them as you see within their hand that they hold what seems to be a blade made of flesh. Oh.
And before she actually caused the fog to begin with,
The fog is coming. The fog is coming. The fog
it's
is
from
coming.
her. It's from her smoke.
Ew. You're correct in that. You get a DM inspo. Also, that's yeah. Because what you notice is, in fact, the smoke that she is smoking from her cigar, that is not, well, cigarette, that doesn't seem to sort of go out at any moment during the time, but it's the same sort of smoke that covers the fog around here.
I'm not insane thinking that they didn't just let her smoke until she killed everyone, right?
Who wants to stop a green dragon with a sword?
I don't know at this point.
You know, yeah. Actually, you make a point. I know exactly what to fire either, but like,
I'm just staring at the heart right now.
Boom, 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 boom. It's beating furiously.
Maybe she has to die.
Everyone just fucking moves around. Looks like Hellgrove.
huh?
He's staring at. He's raising the heart up.
The Alvin man just sort of looks over and just goes, "Oh, hello! How can I help ya?"
Fucking jumps the loud voice.
Whatever, it's here. It's good to see some people around. Turns out you don't need to eat when you're dead.
It was like looking towards everyone and like slowly 180s around with like, what? Like, oh,
just blood waffling about.
Oh, take a seat, come on, take a seat. He gestures to the bar seat.
Come here, Ribbon. Here. Slaps the chair.
I got on snap him for grid. There you go.
There we go.
Get ungridded.
Ah, well, what you need? After all, I ain't cooked for anyone in a few years or so, and I don't mind giving out a bed if you're looking for any.
I don't know this accent that well.
Oh, sorry, it's my have an accent.
Wait, were there not many elves in the academy either?
No, they just some of them were really addicted to speaking Sylvan, but really bad Sylvan. Like they were a fan of it. I don't want to talk about it too much.
Thank you, Jessica.
Yeah, that's what she's alluding to. Fucking weeaboos.
Well, do you actually have any food around?
Oh yeah, I got lots of food. I was doing on that. It's after all, after when you have gentle repose, it's already easy to keep everything around here. Can't use all paper though, because that's better.
Okay, yeah.
thought of it that way.
I don't think any of us want to die. So, that probably not that.
Oh no, I bet you know it's a repose on an undead, because after all, if you cast anyone on an undead, it turns it back into a corpse.
Well, yeah, but like it seems like Fia's just perfectly getting everything here. Yeah, but I don't think any of us want to be on dead right now. Like, no problem to you guys. I'm
Well,
just
make you
it's
one
like,
day, right? Make everyone's meals I have prepared and all that. After all, then you want to try some meat.
oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Oh yeah, the name's Fia, by the way.
Hi, I'm Lucky. What about luck and being lucky and all that? And I'm not wasting out my luck when I lost half my face. I miss my face.
Well, you kept the other half, and that's better than some of the others, right?
I suppose you can do that however it mounted off. Anyway, welcome to my tavern and all that. So I'll go get you something to drink and to eat then.
Yeah, thank you.
You see that he just sort of like hits the barrel for a second, puts out a cup as it sort of pours in, and he'll basically put 3 cups on the side. You notice that it is a very thick liquid, sort of like a slimy.
Beautiful. Is it black?
I just nearly gagged
Is it
her
icky?
thinking of that.
It is. It is not black ichor. It is very fermented beer.
This is gonna knock someone out.
I'm just virgin of that. And she just like looks over the beer and just like, can we drink this? Like, biologically?
It's the fabled 200 proof.
You thought 100% alcohol was bad? Nah,
What?
200%.
101% alcohol. The extra 1% is the secret ingredient.
That's what gets them.
Hey, you see, I think last time we filled out those barrels like 2 years ago, so they're pretty fermented and pretty strong now.
Yeah, no, I could tell. Those are she starts shaking the mug and it's just moving like jello.
It's actually a gelatinous cube just in a cup.
I know it's really. I mean, the barrel's doing its job.
I don't even want to open it up. It'll probably be biological warfare or something along those lines. After all, I just holding like a mom in there or something. Oh yeah, have fun with the drink. It's really nice.
I drink on
I know, but
Tuesdays.
you're a tavern keeper, so wouldn't be using it as a biological weapon, right?
No!
Insight right now.
Okay.
No, nah. I have to do it now.
Natural
no.
one. I
Go up.
trust him with my life.
His name's Lucky. I have to trust him.
Yes.
Trust the process, trust the luck.
And, I'll just go get the food prepared while you guys have a while. Go get the food in. 1 second. Hop, 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 hop. But you'll see he'll just basically walk off to the kitchen. Hmm?
Is this a bad time to say I don't know Elvish?
Oh. I mean, so far we haven't ran into many, so it's not gonna be that bad of a deal. And she'll like after a second like look over to Tyrion and say, "What a bet if the food is worse than the drink, or if it'll be better? What do you think?"
Drink is better.
She nods with a surprised face, then looks over to to Riven, says the same.
I don't know. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't know.
Oh, come on, it's just two choices, one or the other.
Food. Yeah, the confidence of a scared
Stretching,
animal in that answer.
And then she like goes into whisper and says, Scout just saying that that's like the fallen green dragon that we were told about.
Pulling off the heart, and Kalgarov staring daggers at her. Probably.
That's so great. I'm so happy. She does not look happy. Why is he making rituals in the kitchen?
Riven just like she goes with like a hand on via shoulder, but then realizes she's not that good at that. She kind of just like awkwardly stays there for a second, puts her hand down, and says, "It'll hopefully turn out fine. Hopefully, I hope."
You hear from a distance, "Hey, you want any like spices or sauces on your food?" It's really hot in here.
Yeah, you're standing in the fire.
I noticed. I'm lucky.
I'm fine with those spices.
No salt, nothing. All right. What do you have to?
Stares at her in horror.
Burning up.
Look at her. Just look at her.
Bit salt and pepper works for me.
I think the salt is a bit too spicy.
She just ate cold soup.
That's what sauces do you have?
I got vinegar. I got some by homemade. One called crabfish. Sauce.
You know, I'll trust you. Whatever you think's best with whatever you're making.
Okay, I'll do crabfish sauce.
Lovely.
Oh, how about you, Blondie?
Some salt and pepper.
Ah, basic bitch.
Oh, Grouch just eating jerky.
It's called natural.
Got food.
Technically, most spices are natural.
Just slams open the door as he holds 3 plates. He trips over. All 3 plates land onto the table. Wow, that was lucky.
Did he just say that in the most fucking normal accent ever?
Yes.
We need this.
Another meal.
That's what happens when
Thank
you
you.
stack the lucky feet.
Yes. He watches.
Comes at a great cost. What's the food?
You notice that basically it seems to be a collage of basically a roast dinner. A mix of basically meat with gravy on the top of it. Theo noticed that there is a whitish liquid that seems to be poured on the meat itself, along with Tierden where they have some salt and pepper on the top of it. But it also has like batter, basically, like these battered Yorkshires, well, puddings basically, to go with the gravy. Oh. And veggies, but the veggies seem to be a bit like
burn or
as in the veggies that you saw outside.
are they touching the food?
They are not. They are
Okay.
just in the gravy. I was cooking cookies, or I've served people in a few years now, so I can show you what cool shows. Watch this. You'll see that he'll take out a dagger and basically point it at himself as he'll somewhat attempt to somewhat stab himself. As you see that the dagger was dull. Whoa! I'm lucky.
Raven feels intimidated, so she just does like small little golf claps.
I wonder what's more dull, the knife or his brain.
I
I
don't know
remember
what you eat.
Stanton.
I haven't seen anyone eat in so long.
Apex got that one. We're just gonna look at the greens and just think very carefully about what she's supposed to do to remove them off the food, but not be mean about it.
It's fine, you're in the aura.
My God.
Surely.
So you know how the different things affect living creatures and undead creatures, right?
No.
Oh well, you see, the Ichor and that's
We
sort
can't
of-
eat your fucking berries.
I was getting to that.
Ah. Okay. He just raises up his hand as you see that and just flies away.
Where?
In his mouth. Whoa, that was lucky!
Raven looks over to Theo with like basically the bleeding emoji on her face.
What?
Is it gonna continue eating his turkey?
Let's just eat up, I
What,
guess.
Kel, did you want some?
You play with your lives. I'm fine.
Didn't you give up your legs for a day?
Live, not body.
Okay. I'm just gonna
It's
start
well
eating.
worth it.
Felix baggage and then just ends up saying, okay, jokes aside, yeah, no, the so some of this looks like it's got ichor in it, which is very bad for dragons.
I just remember that stuff that I didn't know about that.
She'll like kind of just where would you want me to put it instead?
Oh, I can hold it for you. They hold up their hands like a bowl.
she just picks up her plate and scrapes it off the plate into his hand.
Ah.
And they're just staring at each other for a second.
Pretty good.
What did he just do?
Left on.
He ate it.
Oh. Wait. Didn't you just say you haven't seen people eat in forever?
Mm-hmm.
But wait. If you're able to eat, why aren't the others?
Oh, I can't eat. It just comes out later.
That's technically what eating does.
He has never thought about these things of undead and is now faced with the ideas.
The only good bug is a dead bug.
Everyone just say, is it safe to drink this?
Oh yeah, I just not thinking it. That's just alcohol that I forgot about for 2 years. There's another bottle.
What if you?
Yeah, Theo will try the roast.
Oh.
Yeah.
It has the meat is very chewy. Chewy is in basically, you know, like how when you bite cheese and then there's like you bite a pizza and got that cheese like elongation. It does that.
Okay.
As it seems stringy.
What?
Oh.
What type of meat is this?
Hmm. Well, we don't really have a. Well, meat usually expires really fast. So we don't really use meat.
It's probably people.
What do you mean by that?
People. Oh, we don't need people. That's what Fez does. Oh,
Well, then what is meat made out of?
oh. I don't know.
Huh? What do you mean you don't know?
Just saw something I just found in my kitchen. Hang on 1 sec.
How do you not know what's in here? What?
Told you you're playing with your lives.
He comes back. Comes back out with basically what seems to be a box. That's this. It looks like meat. He opens the box to you.
What is it?
Sponge.
Yes, it's a sponge.
Oh.
I'm gonna call it Bob.
I just saw them on the table. I thought that they were meats and such. So boiled them.
Calgraph still just starts he's chewing on his jerky, knowing at least he's actually having normal food.
The quote unquote meat tasted nice though, as the sponge absorbed the gravy. Whoa.
Unfortunate day.
Theo will just start rubbing her face and says, I guess I'm not so lucky.
Ah, don't worry, I got you. Rub this stone.
No, no.
It's,
Bad manners.
What's that
Yeah,
sound?
that's what I'm thinking too.
The stone is magical.
The kind of magic. It's cool.
There's no school of magic to it. You just know that it's magical.
What does
In
it do?
case you cast suspicious.
Ah, I imbued my luck into it. Makes you lucky. As long as you rub it.
Okay.
It's like,
Did you actually be your magic, or did you pick it up too?
no, it was stone I found on the ground one day, and, well then, that's all the same time I got lucky, but that's because I imbued the stone with my luck.
It is magical, but
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have a school of
'Cause it's
magic,
lucky.
so. Okay. We're gonna
Like a genie from Amazon.
Amazon.
Not how genies work, but okay.
How do you know?
I read about it. I got
Where?
interested.
In the nerd books?
Anyway, I
Yes,
gotta rub
and
my
also some
stone.
wishes gone wrong. Everyone looks disturbed by that.
What happened to the other people that rubbed the stone? Did they?
They are lucky.
Are they
What-
still-
Still unlucky. Punk.
You know what? Because he's tried his best, but it's not gonna turn out. I'm doing it.
Right. You rub his lucky stone. You feel lucky.
Hmm.
You now have
Well,
bless
I
until
feel
your next
lucky.
long rest.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Don't rub it twice though, you'll get bad luck.
You've
What
read
if I
it
got
twice
double
before?
lucky instead?
Rub it again.
I know, I rubbed it twice before. That's because I don't need to, because I'm lucky.
Oh, maybe the nerd knows more. What happens if you rub a lucky stone twice?
I don't know.
You get bad luck.
So to find out.
It do-
Oh.
if it does go to like reach to rub it again, we're just gonna fucking like Mage Hand like slowly just push her hand back.
She looked like she was thinking about it for a second.
Cowardice. I'm saying that out of character.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, no, this is fine. This is nice. I feel lucky.
And then, like, do we just leave the drinks here, or
Oh yeah, I'll clean it up later when I remember.
Maybe the green lady wants a drink.
He has like 100
Just fucking
yards.
stare at her.
He has 100-yard stare when you mention her. He has not acknowledged her presence the entire time. Alright, she's here. No. She doesn't need a drink either. Alright, lady. She just turns away.
Was back to doing rituals in the kitchen.
I wouldn't recommend you try talking to her or anything, you man. Puts hand on shoulder. I get that, like, you get a crush on ladies and that, but, like, you really shouldn't go after such a lass like that. She could kill you, like, single hit or something. God, I wish a woman would kill me.
Then why don't you talk to her?
Too lucky.
That doesn't. Okay.
Wait, what happens when you try to talk to her?
Oh, some mysterious force within my pocket tells me not to. Same pocket where my rock is. It's my
So
luck.
is your pocket magic now as well?
I'm all lucky.
Mm.
Mm.
She
Everything
nods
looks
with
like she's
changed
had
hands.
about had it with the word lucky.
Hello, young man. Blonde man. What's your name?
Well, I'm feeling lucky, so maybe I would try to speaking.
What is your name? I asked!
He just gets up and leaves. People are terrible with manners. That's crazy.
Hello? Your name? Blondie?
I didn't hear anything.
Your name?
It's only a name! Just a name!
What's your name, young man?
I've never seen so many rude people in my life.
I'm gonna go back to the bar. There's a drink on the ground. Abby.
Yeah, gets up.
Yes, done.
Hey, well, welcome to Lucky's Bar.
Well then.
Wait, wasn't it Lucky's Tavern? I mean, a diner?
No, it was slugs.
Yeah. You're not really a diner if no one eats here. Apparently, I got sponges.
But we just ate here.
Guess we're
So I
back
guess
to a
you're a
diner.
diner again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're selling sponge cake if you want anything.
Sophia looks like she's about to ask for a second and then stops herself.
Mervin stares at her.
Walks over to Kel because I think he's about to kill me.
You offer me? Would you want to
I
ask?
assume you're wanting to talk to the lady.
No, just tell me if she needs to die.
But then you say, you know what? I'm just gonna go talk to her first. That's a good idea, right? Right?
I guess I'll come too.
Telegraph is always standing. He's not sitting down in any of the chairs.
You got the help to sit down.
Is he just like standing up and crossing his arms or something? Like, what is he doing? A posing?
Yeah, he's is the heart in one hand and he's eating his jerky in another, and he's standing.
Bro.
Ooh, Henning needed a head.
The vase has the eyes rolled into the back of their head as they're sort of walking around. You sometimes hear them as they just simply go, Bard, 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 Bard.
Who's that Pokemon?
I know that's crazy.
Everyone just asks, so what is your plan for this?
Should I just rip off the band-aid?
Yeah,
know-
I don't know.
Let's just say hi.
Like, I mean, like, we are wanting to know who she is, right?
First things first, last name? Maybe.
She just turns on her heel and starts walking.
Okay.
Hello there, ma'am.
The lady just sort of looks towards you as they just inhale once and just go, so I take it you're here to kill me.
Okay, he wasn't quiet about it.
No, I'm not.
You bear the flesh of the ones who hunt my kind. I can tell via, of course, because much like how you can find me, I can feel your presence too.
That makes it
Grandma.
easier for us.
No, my
Yeah.
name's Fia. I'm not involved with him.
Well, you've already killed 2 of my siblings now. But, well, as for me, I am, of course, an Fresian, though people just call me Fres.
Oh, Chris, one of them killed themselves. I still don't exactly know why, but so not all us, I guess.
River just whispers, I think he was depressed.
Doesn't sound emo. Just let them die.
He was kind of locking himself up in the middle of a volcano for however long. So that's
Ah, yes. You speak, of course, of Igrafix. He was the youngest of us. Much like, of course,
Says
his-
something.
Much like, of course, he had a family. Someone much different from the ones who were part of our order. But, well, unfortunately, he lost her along with their child. So he locked himself up, never to be seen again.
wow. What was the kobold's name, by the way? I'm trying to remember.
The one that he the fucking dragon executed.
They all-
I don't know.
They all had the kobold.
Vale. They were all named Vale. Yeah.
Please don't tell me that the kid's name was supposed to be Vale.
No.
Okay, thank God. He had like a bunch of kobolds and was naming them all Vale. That was very concerned for.
No. Well, the ones that you speak of, this Vale, they were... Well, the name is a semblance of his friend who he had lost within the war. I wouldn't be surprised if he had used such a name, especially creating kobolds of those kinds. Regardless.
I've been curious, honestly. Like, why are you needing a warrior? A knight, or whatever that might mean.
Oh. Well, I suppose that I can at least give you an introduction. I am Ferra, the Bloom of Rot, the one who bears, of course, the armament of Rot, as she gestures to the blade that is still basically held by her. I am, of course, a samurai. I was taught the ways and followed the code, and, well, eventually I became part of the Order of the Gems. That was, of course, until, well, the Fallens had taken this land, and thus I was changed into one that you see now, a Fallen of the own kind. My other brethrens that you're continually to hunt because of Gramog is from the Order too. Though, as for myself, I have lived much more longer than any other dragon around here. So, well, I'm looking for someone who can eventually beat me in combat, and I may have my true end.
Giggling for.
Just started sprinting across the tavern.
I don't know what you're giggling about.
It says though, I can hear your smile, man. I can hear your smile.
Yeah.
So, if there are hunters such as yourself, then I suppose that you can at least be somewhat of a challenge for me.
It's just a loss of words at this point.
Yeah, I talked to somebody. They just say, yeah, kill me by combat. Oh, it's always my fault, huh?
Whoa. I can't agree Kogoroth is so violent, he will kill people. Someone comes up and says, I must beat in combat. Kogoroth is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, right.
He's trying to figure out why this bard is barding, and he doesn't know if they're just strange or did he go find a priest.
He needs their pills.
These peace-loving hippies and their strange druid dog.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna kill you. That's nope.
Literally, the executioner's not here.
I'm like, quite honestly, I'm simply a healer. So if you know, any of the reason why you're seeking death is, well, related to something that I could help with, I don't mind.
I am
I know
simply,
you just said it's about.
I am simply a samurai without its master. I have lived for too long, and so I must find my end. But I am not someone who would simply dwindle away from age or the lot, and I require, of course, my own right of death to be taken by the blade. Some of you may be worthy.
Ribbon's heard enough of the weeb stuff so far.
But if you are a healer, as you say, then I can make this a matter about healing. You care for the lives of others, do you not?
Please don't attack my friends out of nowhere.
No, I would not. However, I can say this. I have grown bored of this land and this place. I thought that at least having somewhat of a place to have people interact, speak around me, the noise to silence out the deafening Fallen's voice. But if you should not succeed or even attempt to kill me, everyone in this city will die by my hand, my blade.
So you'll kill them a second time.
More that I've been stopping them from death. My smoke is the one that blocks out rot. The rot in one's soul.
But wait, if we do ever go through with this, then wouldn't it be sentencing them to the same fate?
She'll look at you and just go, and what would you prefer, them to continue on an existence like mine, to live forever as an undead, to eventually dwindle themselves to death? Well, upon my death they shall all have their rest. But if I should cut them down with my own blade, then I'm taking them all down to Iskafisk with me.
Theoden agrees with Green Lady here. I am the literally like not really a apostle, but I'm literally the one who carries the bow of the dead.
Raven was gonna try and argue with Tyrion, but then realized it was Tyrion, so she just gave up, like, before even starting.
My entire character is built around killing undead. I'm like, come on.
At this point in the conversation, Raven would just look over to Kelgarth to see what he's doing.
He's just trying to figure out why she keeps saying the word bard and is like, did the guitar finally take over?
Bard!
That's all he's doing right now. I mean,
Barding.
Bard
He's-
inspiration.
oh, right now? Why?
Counter charm.
What?
Magic or secret.
Looks around. If he strums the guitar, does it talk like Venti?
You shove the guitar and all you hear is just simply just,
Hey, don't touch me.
Wait, did he actually hear it?
no. The bass does, however, they're having a little episode at the moment.
Sounds
Very
Bard of
good.
inspiration.
Looks back.
Never mind.
Just looks back to all this and just goes, so, yes, how do we go about this?
Well, then,
Maybe we should have a battle not inside here, but in like arena.
yes. I do not want to, of course, cause a disturbance, even if Luck's luck was to help him. I have a place where I would like to die. You may meet me there whenever. I shall wait. It is simply down the road, simply down the road past the stables. There was the gateway. Simply need to speak the command phrase to open the gate, and it will take you to the graveyard. The cemetery.
What's the command phrase then?
Hmm. The command phrase is something that, well, the meaning behind it is related to that of my master. It's... The phrase is just simply this... Well, just a person without common sense. Yes, the phrase is just a person without common sense. She'll basically get
guess
up.
her.
Mm.
Let me guess her master was a man who talked too much.
Ah, ah.
Die.
Die, die, die. Well then, do take care, and I expect that our duel shall be legendary. She gives
Those elves
Rita.
from the university would love this right now.
Legendary.
You see that she gives a bow to Emma there. She just walks out. Okay. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, I guess we have a boss fight next week. Maybe.
No, yeah.
It's a date.
By the way, out of character knowledge, so you can get mentally prepared for it. So the duel that will be taking place, it is single one-on-one combat. However, if one of you should go down, the next person comes in to fight. Continue to fight.
Bro.
I should go last on purpose.
I don't mind.
Pre-buff it is allowed.
Times like these, why should take? Times like these, why should
I
take
think-
haste?
I think Fia can do it.
Bro.
Me, when you cast haste
Roll a
on yourself,
dragon.
you get hit once, you lose concentration.
Well,
2 turns.
well, haste on anyone fucking else.
I don't know, man. I feel like other people should have their go. I mean, we are a team, you know. So I think all of you should go get a chance to have some fun, you know.
I'm sure you're listening, Kelgoth, but she wants a duel.
Okay, I believe in you.
I just thought to keep it simple and
What
Shit's
is
with
wrong
me.
with him? You.
what? Everyone's very confused right now.
You. You're literally giving. Huh?
He's killed more
I'm
people
confused.
than I have during this adventure.
Words of creation.
Fia about to give the rise, where's your anger speech?
Bardic
Execution is right over
versatility.
there.
Mage hand to mouth. Anyways. um. I guess we're too far in at this point, right?
Well, whatever we do, I think everybody but Lucky's gonna pay for it.
Living kind of just gets closer to Fia. It just kind of whispers, I'm sorry, but I don't want to hear the word lucky for at least another 30 minutes.
Jack of all trades.
Mage hand. Please, I'm sorry.
It was just Biba's voice coming from Lucky.
It was Lucky. I did the speech bubble for Lucky.
Oh, I was zoomed in. not gonna
I know.
lie.
I know. I was
Oh.
saying it was just Biba's voice
Yeah.
coming out from Lucky.
I was like zoomed in, so I didn't see.
His fat face.
Yeah, just wish for that to fear.
Your teeth.
I'm gonna step outside.
Uh,
All right. Go gather whatever you need to do. We'll figure it out eventually.
I guess so. She just sighs.
Um,
I'm gonna say how long until people start complaining. Why aren't you aggressive?
Pia is staring him down.
He's in his pacifist arc.
Pacifist? No. I'm just not. I get yelled at for when I have to go kill somebody, but he's like, all right, I'll wait. I have other things to worry about right now.
He didn't even yell at you at the fire elemental.
Your job is to kill them.
Oh, now I have the right to kill.
But on session here.
Because you're gonna kill the whole
dragons.
town.
We just literally- the only thing we were told about to kill was dragons.
I kill every civilian. The BBG. Ah, no, he's a great guy. I wouldn't apply.
I need my cure at the end of the campaign, so we gotta kill these people.
Oh no.
We are killing people?
Why is the murder hobo going on that pacifist arc when we're at the final battle, guys? I've had enough of killing, guys. I
I'm
don't want to kill
changed.
anymore.
That's the old me.
It's like the SpongeBob. Nah, I don't really feel like it.
something Kanye West.
You miss old. You miss old Kel.
Oh god.
Instead of ye, he's like E. Hey.
Oh no.
Just, I mean, you got a little warmonger right there. You don't need to wait for Kelgrad. She's fucking murdered so
Ooh.
many people.
Ooh.
It's
So-
fucking riveted.
How extreme BRB.
You.
Whoa. I hope you enjoyed today's session. And it here. And of course, let's see.